Change begins with a stone you throw into a pond of monotony. The waves you create may change the shape of the entire shore. Don't be afraid to fall, because the ground you touch may be the first seed of a tree that will reach the stars. Overthinking is a monster that eats the roots of joy, while a calm mind is a volcano that hides lava capable of reshaping the world. Don't look for love like a beggar at rusty doors, but create it like a spring bursting from the rocks of your soul. True friendship is like the sun, its strength does not appear in its brightness, but in the fact that it refuses to disappear even when surrounded by clouds. As for enemies, keep them close to you. They are mirrors that show you the wounds that friends hide behind their smiles. Days are nothing but mirrors that echo your actions back to you. Be careful what you throw into its whirlpool. Habits here are not shackles, but hidden wings that carry you towards a destiny that you shape with daily threads. The wise do not swim against the current, but build boats of silence that sail them to the shores of truth. Did you know that a smile is capable of exploding mountains of ice in hearts? And that the silence of the wise can bring down walls that were built centuries ago? Time is a magic currency. The more you spend it on those who light up your darkness, the more it returns to you in golden tones. Money is a universal language that reveals what lies behind people's masks. Some turn into monsters when it rings, others discover that they are angels who forgot their wings. As for love, ownership is an illusion. You don't own a flower, you are its temporary gardener. The body may be imprisoned within four walls, but the mind builds spaceships from its imagination. Great battles are not fought with swords, but with hearts that refuse to have their color stolen. When fate closes a door, don't stand there knocking like an orphan. Maybe it's preparing a ruby door for you. Death is not the end, but rather the moment when the heart stops learning life's lessons. But true death is to live bound by the illusions of the past, while the present calls to you like a mad lover. A river doesn't argue with the rocks in its path, but rather dances around them until they become grains of sand. The ocean isn't afraid of storms, because it knows that violent waves are just sighs that will die on its shore. And you, be no less wise than water, for life is not a battle to be won, but a dance to adapt. When the autumn leaves fall, don't cry for the bare trees. Spring hides in the heart of every broken stem. Even the sun dies every night in the sea of darkness, but it returns as a queen with a more glorious style. And you. Whenever you feel that the world is ending your chapter, know that you are about to discover that you are a story written not with lines, but with explosions of light. Money is neither the devil nor a god, it's a mirror. It reflects hidden kingdoms in souls, greed wearing crowns, generosity blooming in ruins. Wealth is not measured by coins, but by the chains you've broken, for yourself and for others. But remember, gold is a poor master, but a skilled servant. The richest are those who have learned to dance with scarcity, hearing the music in empty pockets. People are forests, each with its own seasons, storms, and creatures that lurk deep within. Trust is a bridge built plank by plank, and betrayal is an ant eating the wheel. To walk in this wilderness, wear your kindness as armor, but make your boundaries iron gates. Not everyone deserves your symphony. Toughness isn't a flaw in life, it's a chisel. Every loss, rejection, or scar is the universe asking you, how much light can you carve out of this darkness? Suffering carves depth into flat souls, but comfort. A lullaby can drown ambition. Embrace the whetstone, diamonds are just coals that refuse to yield to pressure. When the night howls, be the wolf that howls back, but in a tune only the stars understand. You don't have to light a fire within yourself to warm others. But if you choose to, let it light a legacy. Seek solitude not as an escape, but as a haven where the soul can mend its tattered sail. The higher you ascend, the steeper the path. But he who reaches the stars fears no darkness. The full palm tree bows down with dignity, while the empty reed proudly raises its head. Life is a garment whose threads are woven from your actions. Don't make it a cloak for forgetfulness. The past is a passing cloud. Don't build a palace for it in the sky of your present. The seed does not fear the darkness, for its roots see what the eyes do not see. Patience is not waiting, but planting certainty. Everything comes when you deserve it. Time is not gold. Gold wears out, but time remains a witness to what you have done. Don't live to count the days, but to write letters that will remain even after you are gone. The key to the heart lies in two hands, the first when you have lost everything, and the second when you have everything. Noise breeds failure. Close your ears and listen to the sound of your silence. He who knows himself does not fear solitude. Solitude is a school that teaches you to be a mountain. Wounds are not an enemy. They are a book that teaches you the art of reading the map of the soul. Treat yourself like a child you care for. You are the person most deserving of your mercy. Whoever does not defend their dignity becomes prey to the wolves of the world. Failure is not a wound, but a plaster that mends life's cracks. Learn to reject defeat before you reject the lesson. Always remember, wisdom is not words recited, but fires you ignite in the hearts of those who come after you. You will meet hearts disguised as allies. Trust, once broken, reflects only shards. But even broken glass can wound the hands of deceit. Not all smiles are gifts, some are daggers wrapped in silk. Read the eyes, not the lips. The truth often whispers where lies scream. People will engrave their judgments on your skin. Pride is a crown too heavy for men. Wear humility, it is the only armor that will not rust. When solitude surrounds you, do not fear it. Solitude is the womb in which the self is reborn. Embrace it before the world steals your silence. Forgiveness isn't surrendering to those who have wronged you, it's the key to freeing your heart from their prison. Life is a sword. It will cut you, carve you, leave you naked. But in its cruelty is its gift, it carves you into something sacred. Stand tall. Even in ruin.